everybody. Good evening. This is Tobocious Rochester on Let It Out. I hope everyone is well. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Um, we are on Plug Studio Network. Okay? And if you have any music, please don't hesitate. You got to have a video as well to let you know that. You have to have a video as well, okay? Hello there. Hello, Johnny. Hello. You have to have a video as well, okay, with your music. So send your video and music to submissions at Plug Studio Network, all right, .com. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Hi, sister. How are you? Okay. Today's topic is a deep one, okay? You ready for this? Fathered by the abuser. Hmm. That could mean a lot of things, right? Oh, excuse me, something went with my face. It could be molestation. It could be the rapist, right? Okay. So we're going to go and we're going to take it there today. Because you know what I want to do, right? Say it. I want to be all up in your business. Okay. We're going to go straight to it today. I have someone that I know who is going through this situation as we speak. Um, I'm not going to say her name. I'm going to respect her wishes, okay? She has a child by her abuser who is someone in her family, and she is 12 years old. She doesn't know who the father is, okay? The child doesn't know who the father is. And she wanted to keep that away from her. And she was afraid that when she told the person that she was pregnant, that he was going to beat her really bad, okay? Now, she wanted to let him know this, but she was afraid to because of his actions. So she decided to go away from him and go ahead and have this kid who is 12 now. I don't know, but that's making me hurt inside. Um, this child doesn't know who their father is. Um, it's really deep, you know. And you're going on with this everyday thing, you know, and then you also worry about when this child is born, when different kids are born through these situations as, you know, being abused and being raped or molestation, that this child comes into the world, may have a, you know, uh, ooh, a illness when they come into this world. You know, does this child have a birth defect when they come into the world? Um, you know, and that's sad when you have to move away and raise a child and not have the father in its life. Um, you don't want to be beat up either because you're telling them that you're pregnant. Because they don't want to hear that. The person didn't want to hear that she was pregnant because he told her he didn't want to have any children. Yeah, that hurts, right? So, my question to you is, do you know of anybody who's going through that right now? Who's healing from that? Um, because it's a sad thing, you know, that we're going through. And even with this going on, this pandemic is going on right now while we're talking, right? Um, fathered by the abuser. Come on, somebody, chime in with me. Let me know. Do you know anybody who's going through this right now? You don't have to mention their name. Um, you know, just tell me, you know, how they're doing. You know, do they need someone to talk to? Do they need support? Because everybody needs that right now. You know, we have, whoo, it's really deep, this conversation, because you're going, like I said, you're going every day raising this child. And I know deep down that kid, they gotta be wondering, this woman just raising me by herself. Where's my father at? You know? And I have another friend. I'm not gonna mention her name either. Her child is 15 at this moment. She was gonna come on the show. She decided not to do that. So I respect her wishes. Um, but I see her struggles. You know, she also was abused um, by the father of the child, and he wasn't happy about it. And thank God that the child lived through that beating. That hurt my chest saying that because that's terrible. You're pregnant and you're carrying a child, and this man wants to beat you because you're pregnant. That that's sickening. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Janella. Thank you for joining in, Johnny. Thank you for joining in. Share this. Okay, share this. This is a good topic today to be talked about, and people don't talk about it because it's hidden. You know, abuser, father, fathered by the abuser. You know, I read something also. There was a young lady who went to her abuser's funeral. And she stated that she didn't know how to feel when she got there. Um, she cried, but then she said, like, not too long after that, it was like, straighten up, because he's gone now. You know, she feels free, you know, from that. Um, you know, and also being raped as a child. That's deep. Raped. Whew. Raped. That's a nasty word. You know, that goes on every day. And women are pregnant by these people because you don't know what to do. You know, keep it, get an abortion. And some people decide to keep that baby because they don't believe in abortion. And that's hard too to deal with every day. You know? I know when they're going through these things, I know it's so hard for them. All I could do is just pray for them because that's a struggle by itself, you know, sis. It's a struggle. And like I said, do you know of anybody who is going through that? You know, oh God, molestation, molestation. You you're pregnant by the person who molested you. Somebody in your family. You try to throw those things in the back of you, and you're carrying a kid. The word is fathered by the abuser. You're pregnant. Everybody wants to know who the father is. You're secretive. Ooh, 9 months of a deep secret like that. Or you might have issues on the way. You might not make it to 9 months. You might make it, you know, might have your baby early. I say to that, those women, I don't, you're strong, but then, it's like I couldn't go on facing my kid every day and not telling them what happened and who was their father. I couldn't do that. Um, how you got here, Because kids always ask, right? Who's my dad? How did I get here? Where is he? Do you know where he's at? Things like that. Because sometimes, the sons, they need that father figure, but those father figures aren't good enough for them because they are an abuser. But still, they need to know who their father is. Did I say that right? Yeah. That's hurtful. Um, so, like I said, if you know anybody who's going through that and you want to talk to me and let me know how they're doing, how they're dealing with this thing every day, because it's a process. A process. Behind the smiles, you're hurting, right? Mm-mm-mm. I had to do this because it was like in my mind and I wanted to do something else, and then this kept coming back. So it had to be done today. So I wanted to do this. Um, you know, we have a tendency to try to block those things out. We don't do a good job sometimes either. Um, you have to, oh Lord, you got to be strong to keep dealing with this thing every day. Every day. You change your whole identity. You move out of town, you know, to be in a safe place because you're afraid what they might do to you or the child. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. It's mm-mm-mm. It's got my stomach like fluttering. You know, I did this to myself. Um, Fathered by the abuser. Give me your input. Give me your input. Let me hear from you. Um, Let me know what are your thoughts. Um, I just want to say, somebody can be there for you. You just got to reach out for that help, you know. And I'm glad my friend did get the help that she needed. But it's just, the thing is, the secret that you're keeping, ooh, every day, that's that big secret. So I feel where she's at with that because I kept a secret. And I'm in my 50s now, so I know what that's like. You keeping that in, that bothers you a lot. You gotta fake like everything is fine and it's not. Yeah. But so you know, all I can do is be there, listen, cause I'm a good listener. Um, I love to do that. Be support, be supportive of whoever's going through anything in their lives, such as this as well. That's why the song is called Let It Out. That's why the show is called Let It Out. Because I want you to be able to communicate with me and let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling, what you're going through in your life. Uh-oh, we have a caller. Hello, welcome to Let It Out. This is the Bocious. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? I don't hear you. Hello? Hi. How are you? I'm all right. I'm doing fine, honey. I'm blessed. I'm here. I'm here. um. Okay. I can't hardly hear you. I have my volume up and it's still not going up. Um. Yeah. So what's up? How you doing over there? You don't have to speak your name if you don't want to. Can you hear me? Hi, Robin. I'm good. Enlighten me about your call today. Yes. I, okay. I can't hardly hear you. Can you speak a little bit louder? Because I can't hardly hear you. Okay. 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 Yeah, you sound like you have a little cold or something. Oh, I pray you get well, hon. Can you hear me? I said I pray that you get well soon. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. It's the topic today is called "Fathered by the Abuser." Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. What'd you say, dear? Yes. Yes. I had to go there today. Yes. 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 Thank you. Yes. I can't hear you. Okay. There you go. Okay. Wow. That's deep. That's deep. Um. So how's she doing? Right. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Because like I said, earlier, you have, some people keep that in, like a secret, where they don't want to share that, and I think it's important for, the parents to let the children know what happened to them and how they got here, you know, and that's yeah. I'm glad that you were able to do that. Okay. 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 Yeah, cause it's like a step. Like you got to take your time with it, day by
Okay.
day. Yeah, yes, it's a process. You know.
Okay. I
Yeah.
take her time with that, and whatever she feels comfortable with, that's what we'll discuss, and whatever steps that she needs to, or she
Right.
thinks that finding that to change her life at all. She doesn't look at her man any different or anything like that. Nothing that change their relationship, which I'm really grateful for because they do have a good relationship.
Right. 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 Oh wow. Okay. That's interesting. Cause sometimes it changes the relationship. Um. You have some who still want to be there.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You still have some who want to be there and some who don't, because they still have that grudge, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah, so I thank God that's not their story. I'm just glad that she had her questions. She got her questions answered, but she still maintained the same relationship
yes,
because it could have went different. It could have changed their relationship, and that's what I was hoping not to do. That's why I never told her.
exactly. You're right about that. You're so right. You're so right. I am. But she sounds very strong too. She sounds very strong.
Oh, yeah, she's a very strong woman. I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her.
Yes, yes. That's awesome. And I'm glad that you two still have that close relationship. You know. Um,
No, absolutely. You know,
yeah,
we
yeah.
can talk about anything, and she just came and asked me. It did shock me when she asked me, but I just figured that was my opportunity to just go ahead and tell her because I just kept it from her. There's no reason for her to actually know. She was loved from both sides, so it wasn't anything for me to tell her until she asked.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah. And as they get older, they will have questions, that they want answered. Um, and I appreciate that, because I appreciate that you called in and everything to tell me, and I thank you, Courtney, for connecting us. And I'm just so happy that you and your daughter still have that closeness. I'm really happy about that part, and that she's still in her father's life as well.
Thank you. I am too. I'm really grateful for that.
Um, yeah, yes, she still has a relationship with her father. You told me that, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, yes, yes, and that's good. That's good. Yes. And just keep praying, and and being strong, and your relationship is, you know the more the time is going, the more better things are going to get.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yes, so I thank you for calling in and talking to me. Also, so how do you feel about I meant to ask you a question. How do you feel about him?
Um, I respect him more now than I did when I was younger. But
Okay.
I respect him for the fact that he never held it against her. He never treated her different. He loved her just like he loves our other child.
That
He never done all to her that anything was different. So I mean, I respect him for the fact that he's always been active in her life
yes.
and he's always treated her like daddy's little girl. So I don't have any ill feelings for him at all. It was a learning experience. Of course, I was angry when I was younger, but it
Right.
was a learning experience. I learned a lot from it about myself,
Mm,
my
right.
relationships, parenting, all of that. So I don't have any ill feelings at all.
Right. Now is that is that your relative, father, or
It's just my
friend?
relative.
Yes. Or
Oh
friend?
no, not at all. No,
Okay. Okay. Now I just wonder, is it a relative or something? Yeah, that's why I was asking.
no.
Okay. 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 Yeah, cuz we, like I was saying earlier, I didn't know if you was tuning in or not, but I was saying earlier, some of us keep these secrets in, and um, you know, it's somebody in our family who did these things to us. And, and we carry this on and on and on. And, it breaks your heart because, you're not living the way you want to because you're carrying something, something inside of you all this time.
Sure.
Yeah.
But that can be very painful, I'm sure.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's hurtful, because you're carrying that around. You're like, okay, when am I going to release this? So how did you cope through that?
Situation.
Yes.
Because how we did to do that.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
But I'm quite sure it would be much difficult.
Yes. Yes. That's right. Would you what advice would you give to someone who is listening in?
From my own situation, what I would say is, I think that information is good once it's once it's asked. Like I said, I wouldn't give information unless it's actually asked because it didn't hinder their relationship. It didn't affect their relationship.
Right.
Before my daughter stumbled upon that information. So I wouldn't offer anything.
Okay.
I always have a belief that what's not broken doesn't need to be fixed.
Right.
Just would offer that information and just arbitrarily tell a child, when you were young, this is how you came about. I just had no intentions on doing that because I didn't want to cause any ill feelings on her part towards them or cause them to be angry with her, look at her different, look at me different.
Right.
But that she was mature enough to handle it. It all worked out fine.
Right.
So I was just waiting for that opportunity to just present itself. I wouldn't go rather the cage if I didn't have to.
Right. I understand that. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
You're certainly welcome. Thank you for speaking with me.
Sure, anytime. And get better soon, okay?
Thank you. You take care and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whew. You heard that, right? Deep, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys. We're going to go to the video for today. Hard Truth by Black Slap. We'll be back in a minute.
Hey yo, YBC, let me see that new video. Slap up, motherfucker. Real talk, I've been patiently waiting and patiently looking for a beat to bring me back to life. My mojo was took it. Or taking, ain't no point in saying that my will is breaking. Too many trumped up lies, too many niggas hating. I've been debating if I'm gonna quit. Remember back, I would just do this for the hell of it. I did a show, I got applause, I thought I was legit. That I was ready, so I ended up trying to sell my shit. But when Universal came knocking, they said they need something more tangible than dues paid. They own the beat, so I really tried to get it remade. That didn't work, so I suffered times infinite rage. I sit back, became stagnant, trying to get it played. And what's the whole point of me rapping if I ain't getting paid? Promoters got me out here snapping, trying to catch the fade. And I see y'all do that favoritism shit, that shit is fake. Man, I swear to God, I done call hell trying to catch a break.
Yeah, man, because, really, the whole thing I be thinking is like, yo, it really don't even matter about if you got bars or you got you got a fire-ass song. It's really about, the motherfuckers that you know, because at the end of the day, I can have the hottest shit in the motherfucking world, but nigga, if you don't know no motherfucking body, then you ain't nobody, right?
Yeah, real talk, it's a sad story how I came to be. Remember back when I thought this would be my destiny, but really this shit ended up almost being the death of me. Man, I put my life on the line to get that recipe. First I put that powder in that water, then I stir it up. Then I put that pot on the stove, try not to burn it up. Think I ain't got that crack, I think you dumb as fuck. I got some shit that'll make your mama wanna snort it up. Might as well stop though, might as well well jump back on the block though. Used to watch my uncle slang rock though. He said your music bound to take you straight to the top though. Whatever happens, promise me you're never gonna stop, bro. Let it breathe. I swear to God that I'm known to cock and squeeze. Got a fully automatic that'll bring you to your knees. A lot of niggas hating like I got a damn disease. Head to the top, straight fire, 1,000,000 degrees, nigga.
Yeah, man, because, you know, a nigga really still gonna do what the fuck he need to do with this music and shit, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna stop or nothing, you know what I mean? Shit's always gonna be poppin' and shit. And if you niggas don't really rock with my shit, then it is what it is. If you support my shit, I appreciate it. I already know that you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with my shit, then press the skip button, nigga. Ain't about nothing. Slap up, motherfucker. Leverage production, nigga. Mini house up in this motherfucker. Shout out to Bob too for this beat. Gang.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. That was a nice video from Black Slap. Woo! Hello, everybody. Welcome back again. I am your host, Tobocious Rochester. The topic today, for those who are just tuning in, fathered by the abuser. Okay? We all had to say to that, right? And I thank the lovely lady that called in, Rose. I appreciate you so much. Get well soon. Robin, I'm sorry. Robin. Yes, please get well soon. All right. I want to give a shout out to somebody really fast here. I want to give a shout out to Holland and Milan Organics. Thank you for taking good care of me with your healthy vitamins and things as such. I'm doing really well, and I thank you guys for that, for being there for me. And okay. Also, how are you doing? Those who are just turning in, how are you? Come on now, so say hi back now. Okay, we are going to go back to our topic today. Fathered by the abuser. Does anybody else know of anyone who's going through the same thing as the young lady that just called? Because that's a deep situation. So deep. And carrying that around, I know that was hurting her heart, you know? But I'm glad that her and her daughter are still close and everything. Hello. How you doing? Was that Martin? How are you? Yes. You know, like I said earlier, these things can really hurt you inside. I'm telling you, it can kill you because you're carrying around this thing. You know, you're looking at this child every day. Every day. Like, wow, she looks just like this man, or he looks just like this man. They want questions answered. They want questions answered. You know, and I'm just praying, you know, that those who are going through that, have somebody intervene if you have to. You know, if you don't want to do it by yourself, you're afraid to do it alone. You know, with your child, to let them know what happened, how they got here, and things as such. You know, That's a hard thing. Fathered by the abuser, meaning from the rape, from molestation, all those things. You're carrying a child in your womb from one of these people. And you're afraid to let them know that you're pregnant because of what they may do to you or that baby that you're carrying. Yeah, you have to leave. If you're afraid to tell them that, you know, you have to leave. Because it could be something worse could happen to you and that baby. And like I stated earlier as well, I don't believe in abortion. Some people do. But it's something that you have to live with. But everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. I've seen these things. I hear these things. And you're like, what? You're going through that? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? It's a hurtful thing. Give me some of your input. Let me know. Give me some of your input. How do you feel about this? Okay. Peach Plug stated, my friend was raped by her foster sister's husband and got pregnant. And she was sent away and had the baby. Lord, fix it. See what I'm saying? There's people going through this. And I'm glad I mentioned this today. It has to be talked about. Right? It has to be talked about. Somebody out there has gone through this, is going through it now as we speak. A baby. You got sent away. We don't know what happened to the baby. That's horrible, right? Peach Plug stated, we don't know what happened to the baby. That gave me chills. Could be walking around, walking past you. You don't even know it. Right? You don't even know it. It could be somebody in your family. You don't even know it. You're walking right past them. Niece, nephew, something. Because you decided that you were, okay, this is what it is. You decided that you were afraid that they were going to hurt you, so you gave it up, right? You're so afraid that you gave it up. And now you don't know where the child is. It's somewhere you don't know. Peach Plug stated also, I also had a friend that was raped by her mother's boyfriend, got pregnant, and her mother kept the baby and raised her as her sister. Shut the front door. What did I just say? What did I just say out my mouth? Repeat what I just said. Somebody repeat what I just said a few minutes ago. Right? You don't know. Woo. Oh my gosh. So how did they feel about that? How did it come about? Did they find out, later on about the situation? Oh my gosh. That's That's something right there. That's why the show is called Let It Out. Am I right? We need to talk about it. That's why I'm here. Because these things need to be talked about. These are things that are kept. And Pete stated, the baby found out her sister was her mother in her 20s. Whew. Mm, 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 mm. Does it give you like a rush through the back of your head, don't it? Isn't that crazy, right? Does anybody else know anybody who's going through this same situation? Come on now. You know, Tobocious want to be all up in the business. These are things I say need to be talked about. These are things hidden inside. Some people carry these things to their death. They keep it in. And these things don't come out until later on. Later on. Something's got to be done about that. Right? Because what happens? What was the topics a couple weeks ago? Right? Peach Plug stated, my friend's grandfather had a baby with his daughter and family kept it quiet. Kept it quiet. Really though? Too much. My God. Every day. You're keeping this in. Every day. You're in front of these people. This is a secret. I hate that saying where what happens here stays here. I can't wrap around that. I don't like that saying. That's deep. Does anybody else know anybody who's going through this same situation? Fathered by the abuser. Rape, molestation. Yes, it is. Rape and molestation are kept quiet within the families, and they don't know why. But it's sick. It is sick. She's right about that. I kept it a secret. I'm part of that. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. It was kept. I did that. I kept it a secret. Me. I can't blame nobody else. You can't blame somebody else for it. You. But the thing was, the trust. Who do you trust? Who do you trust to tell these things to? Who do you trust? But guess what? Look at me. Where am I? I'm here. Talking to you. Because I was leading down the wrong path. It would have been suicidal, depression. I was going through all those things actually. Taking medicine for depression, stuff like that. Things that we talked about a couple weeks ago. Right? I wonder about the mental status of those children. Exactly. By their relatives. Exactly. Their mental status is not where it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be functioning every day without stress, depression, right? Because they feel suicidal after these things happen to them. They feel withdrawn. They feel withdrawn. Now, mental health is wrapped all around that. Even this topic that we're talking about today. Right? Stress. Mental health. These are things I talk about in my show. These are things that are happening every day. Even with this pandemic that we're going through right now. This is real. This is real talk at you today. It's real talk. And, you have to take every day. You have to take every day and work on it, releasing that. Every day. You got to release it. Okay? This was a deep show today. Deep show. I'm floored right now because when you know somebody who's going through that and you see the struggle that they're going through, all you have to do is be there for them. Be there for that child as well, Even though, we're not related, no shape or form, still be there, Because that's what I would do. I'm still there for my friends. I'm going to continue to be there for them. That's up to them when they feel as though they want to let that father know that they have those children. I can't tell them when to tell them. That's up to them. And it's up to them to let, the child know who their father is. Okay? So, I'm going to close it out. And I want to say thank you to those who tuned in today. I appreciate you. Keep coming back. There's more to come. Because you know what I want to do, right? I want to be all up in your business. So I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it out. I refuse to run and hide.